Another dub here. Week 9 win in overtime. Justin Tucker, he's going to seal it in OT. And again, what a game from this team. What a way to just get the dub here. 34-31 against the Minnesota Vikings. Ravens improved to 6-2. Vikings fall to 3-5. So I got my prediction right. And the Ravens won. So you love to see it. First off, let's go into stats. And yeah, man. First off, let's start with Lamar. I'm just gonna go through a stat line. It's things I normally do with post-game recaps. First thing I do, I go through stats of players, some notable stats, by the way, standout stats only. I don't go through like all the every single stat. No, it's something I do at the beginning of every video, of every post-game recap. So that's a message, unless it's a message if you're new in here. So yeah, Lamar Jackson, 27 out of 41, 266 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. He added 120 yards on the ground with 21 carries. Very impressive stat line. Devontae Freeman on the ground, 13 carries, 79 yards. 6.1 yards per carry. 1 touchdown, but that was through the air. Le'Veon Bell, 11 carries, 48 yards, averaging 4.4 yards per carry. 1 touchdown on the ground. Receiving-wise, through the air, Marquise Brown, 9 for 116. Rashad Bateman, 5 for 52. Mark Andrews, 5 for 44 yards. Patrick Ricard even played his part. 3 receptions for 35 yards. Devin Duvernay got a touchdown. And defensively, you had Josh Bynes and Deshaun Elliott with 8 and 6 tackles. No turnovers forced, unfortunately, and no sacks at all either. But yeah, man. So let's get into the analysis of this game. We're going to talk about this game here. First off, on offense, Lamar had a very up and down day. And he can be very frustrating. He can be very frustrating to watch. But his heroics make up for it. His first interception was on him. And he missed a lot of throws in the first half. But then he led the third double-digit comeback of the season. Once again, another comeback. He may be the best quarterback in the league at coming back in games at this point. We're only in week 9 and he has 3 double digits. It's 3 double-digit comebacks. That's very impressive, especially for a quarterback who's been perceived as a quarterback who can't play from behind. So that narrative, ever since the Chiefs, has been... I mean, honestly, ever since the Titans last year, has been completely crushed. But yeah, man. His second interception was Freeman not engaging Barr and letting him just jump free. Again, you just blame Lamar how you want, but it's not even on him. It's literally on Freeman. Just, come on. But it could have been costly. We could have lost this game there. But yeah, he he had a dime to Andrews in the end zone, and he dropped that. I was really impressed with how Bateman looked. He's looking like a first down machine. 11 out of 12 of his catches have resulted in first downs. All he does is catch them first downs, man. Hollywood Brown. He's continuing to have his breakout season. With another 100-yard game. Really liked how he used him in space. And I like even more how he fights through contacts and tries to create more yards. Something that he didn't do in his first 2 years. Run game wise, Le'Veon Bell and Devontae Freeman both played great yesterday. And it looked like it was 2017. Going back in time. 2017 days. Devontae has quietly had several good performances in a row. And for Le'Veon, let's hope he takes this game and stacks more games like this. He was bouncing off tacklers and looked hard to bring down, while Freeman showed nice speed and burst. Hopefully we see this version of Devontae Freeman and Le'Veon Bell from here on out. Now let's talk about Patrick Ricard. He looked insane. He looked like an absolute tank out there. We just gotta use him more. We just gotta get him involved in the pass game more. Because not a single defender wants to tackle him. He's a bully. He's just a bully. For the O-line, Ben Powers. Oh man, this one has looked bad in the first half. It has not looked good at all. It looked better in the second half, but it's still not good. Ben Powers, his lack of athleticism can really be an issue. And our tackles, Villanueva and Phillips, very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Either good or just piss poor. So that's it for the offense. I think the offense really turned it up in the second half. Had a very, very sloppy start, though, which I think you can work on. Because you can't always be able to come back every time. But yeah, man, that's the offense. Defensively, the defense looked lost, just like pretty much the entire team in the first half. But it looked better in the second. Still some work to do, though. Still a lot to work on. And what we see from Patrick Queen, he has really stepped it up during the last few weeks. He switched back to his natural position with Josh Barnes taking over at Mike inside linebacker, and our linebacker unit looks much better as a result. Tyus Bowser on his end had one of his better games this season. Besides, whatever. Just no. Marlon Humphrey played very well throughout the game, and so did Anthony Averett. Marlon, besides getting burnt by Justin Jefferson, which the play was not his fault, by the way. This play was not his fault. Big miscommunication, and then we got punched in the mouth because of that. So, yeah. D-line, we need to get something out of that D-line. We just are good against the run. The D-line is good against the run, but not able to get any pressure on the quarterback. We did not get a sack at all. And I think it's pretty much Owe and Houston who get all the pressures, but other than that, it's nothing, So yeah, Deshaun Elliott, he's been announced to be out for season after the game, and it's going to hurt. Brings a lot of personality, swagger, confidence, and identity to this defense. And I think a combination of Brandon Stephens, Jamie Smith, and Darius Washington will be used to replace him. Overall, our defense tackled much better. We've seen the improvements. They have tackled much better yesterday than pretty much the entire season, which is an encouraging sign for the future. So, first half, horrible. Second half, good. So, pretty much ended it off here. A win is a win, no doubt. And winning games in an ugly and gritty way is the Ravens style. Definitely pleased with the win today. The Ravens did make some nice adjustments at halftime. But if I'm being honest, I think it was more that the Vikings coaches really didn't make any adjustments themselves. And the Vikings were pretty much running the same stuff, which is why their offense became stagnant. It became very predictable for us. But yeah, yesterday it was a tale of two teams. The Ravens started off slow and made good adjustments, while the Vikings started strong, punched us in the mouth early, and then didn't make any adjustments when we started coming back. So yeah, we win the battle of the purple in another nail biter. And like I said, overall defense played much better as the game went on, and Freeman and Bell both looked good yesterday, and it made the biggest difference in the game. Made the biggest difference. Good win. Still a lot to improve on. The Ravens are in a short week as they play Miami on Thursday Night Football under the lights. And also, I hope we don't have many more last-minute nail-biter finishes, but it's gonna help. It's gonna help shape our team and prepare us for adversity in the playoffs. And lastly, I would hope to just stop being such slow starters. Punch teams in the mouth early and then keep it on, and keep the gas on the pedal. So yeah. We're gonna end the video here. Subscribe if you're new. Click on the button. Comment down below your thoughts down below. And yeah, I'm gonna have the preview up soon as I can. And yeah, man. See you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.